Welcome to the Free Flow Podcast. We're your hosts, Tyler and Mitchell. We are ready to get this thing going today. I haven't seen you guys in a while. We have a lot to catch up on. Mitchell, how are you doing?
Dude, I'm chilling. I'm a little disappointed in how one of those games went. But at the same time, you know, if I go back to my early predictions and I stuck with it, then we're in a good place. So, can't be too mad.
Yeah, so I kind of wanted to go over it. So, yeah, let's just talk about it. The Lakers series went about as well as I expected.
Hmm
4-0 Smoke Show. We can go over this one because this one we didn't talk about this one ending right last week because it just recently ended, right?
Yeah, I think so. Like at
Okay,
least
so actually, let's save the Lakers one because we're going to talk about their offseason. Let's save the Lakers one.
or we
Um,
did talk about the Lakers offseason. I feel like
we
maybe
did.
we just talked about the draft. I
Oh
don't know.
wait, we did talk about the Lakers offseason. Okay, never mind. Let's just go over this. Yeah, Lakers got absolutely torched. Um, we talked about the Lucas stuff, saying he didn't want to pair differently with Austin Reeves. Um, yeah, I mean they just got worked, man. It's just I don't know. There's not much to say about this series. They had their best player, MVP candidate, injured. They were playing just a significantly better team. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you watch these conference finals with these two guys, and it's like, okay, this makes sense. You
yeah.
know?
So yeah, I mean, nothing to say. I'm going to move on. Spurs Timberwolves went again just about as well as you and I expected that to go. Um, yeah, the Spurs just kind of took care of business. Um, there wasn't really anything left to say about it. They just, came in, handled them.
Yeah. I mean, we knew there were some close games and everything, but fundamentally, I think we all knew, or we both knew that that series was, the games weren't close when they were close, kind of thing. Like for
I mean, when Wemby was
external
healthy,
reasons.
they 4-0'd him.
Exactly.
Yeah, like is so in my eyes, this was another 4-0. To give the Timberwolves a little bit of grace, they were dealing with so many injuries. Like
Oh
it's
yeah.
actually incredible. Like we're talking about the Lakers being injured. We only had Luke out. These guys had Ant on, back in and back out with injuries. DiVincenzo was out. They were just constantly dealing with some sort of injury. But yeah, they got smoked. Timberwolves. I guess we can kind of glance over their offseason. I think their biggest issue is just they need a. Actually, my buddy who's a Timberwolves fan, we were talking about this. My opinion is they need a point guard. My opinion, like I
Like
saw
a
a rumor that they were going to
legit
go
point
after
guard.
Kyrie Irving. They need an actual point guard. And I think there have been rumors of them going after Giannis. And there have been rumors them going after Kyrie Irving. I'm going to give a hot take. I think Kyrie Irving does a lot more for this team than Giannis would because Ant is not a point guard. He is not a primary ball handler. DiVincenzo's not a, a championship caliber starting point guard for me. I think Kyrie sets this team over the top. It allows Ant to do what he wants to do, and
My
kind
only
of
thing with
frees
like a
everyone.
Kyrie thing is that that's a small lineup. Like Kyrie's decently tall for a point guard at 6'3", but like Ant's like 6'4" or something, and it's a small lineup, which
For
is not
sure.
the end of the world. But like Kyrie also is not a huge playmaker. Like he is 100% a primary ball handler and can create. But if you're counting on him to like set up Anthony Edwards or anybody else, I just don't see it. I know a lot of people over there are half fans of Randall. Um, and it's just as like, do what you want to do. I don't know how much you could get for him. It kind of feels like those teams that if everything goes right, they could get over the hump. But
Yeah.
with both OKC and the Spurs, like in the West, like I'm sorry, but only two can make the conference finals. Only one's making the
Yeah.
the finals, and best case scenario, they somehow end up on the same side of the bracket and they take each other out, and you only have to play one of them. But
Yeah.
like the likelihood is that you're the Timberwolves, and you would have had to have played both of them. And I don't think that that's happening nearly as much as like for the other 13 teams in the conference.
Yeah, my biggest issue with the Timberwolves is kind of what I said in the first series when they ended up surprising us. Um, they're just not very deep, man. Like Ant is really hard for me because I think he's really talented and he is injured, but he always gasses out in the playoffs. It's my same issue with Luka.
Yeah.
So for anyone trying to come at me, I literally just mentioned this issue with Luka, which is you need to be able to be healthy and or in Anthony Edwards' case, in shape come playoff time. Especially for Luka, right? He just turned 27. It's time to fix this issue. And again, he's around the same age. I think he's 26, 25. He's 24. He turns 25. It's time
Yeah.
to fix this issue. The time for grace of like just young players, like they'll figure it out, is over. For Luca and Ant, you guys have been in the league long enough to know your bodies, to know how you react, to know how long a season is. In my opinion, like I said to Luca with Ant, it's time to like grow up a little bit. It's time to start taking care of your body. And to anyone being like, well, sometimes you can't help it. Somehow LeBron's been able to play 21 years and be healthy in the postseason
Well,
every single
yeah.
time. And I'm not expecting that level of health from these guys. Luca hasn't been healthy in 5 postseasons. 5. That's insane. You're 27. You're not 37. So there's no excuse. Ant, same thing, bro. I don't think he's ever been healthy / in shape for a postseason run. It's time to start taking care of your body, putting a ton of money into it, taking rest management into your own hands if you need to. And that's kind of my issue with the Timberwolves is, again, you and I have said it. They live or die on Ant. Yes, they had amazing, like you said, everything was going right against Denver. Jaden McDaniels was coming out hot. Julius Randle had it in every other game because he is a playoff dropper, by the way. I'm with you. I think they got to get rid of him. Rudy Gobert had a 7-footer he was able to shut down. But like, dude, you're not shutting down Wemby. Like Gobert was able to slow him down a little bit, but at the end of the day, at that point, you're then relying on, like Nas Reed and Terrence Shannon Jr. actually played phenomenal this postseason run.
Even Io, blanking on how to say his name, but Io.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Oh
Io
yeah. Yeah.
Dosunma.
He was solid. Like a lot of, and that's the thing is a lot of their depth played well. The issue is their guys that are supposed to be their guys, Anthony Edwards, Jay McDaniels, Julius Randle, didn't. Um, and it's one of those things, man, where it's like, again, I get it with Ant, you were hurt, but I'm starting to, I actually, no, I'm not starting. I've lost my patience with him the same way I've lost my patience with Luka come postseason. It's time to start being ready come playoff time. This is why you get paid the egregious contracts NBA superstars get paid. Be healthy in the playoffs. I don't care if you only have to play 50 games in the regular season. You need to be healthy in the playoffs. That is your job. SGA's healthy in the playoffs. LeBron's healthy in the playoffs. The entire Knicks roster is healthy. Jalen Brunson's 6 feet tall, and he's healthy in the playoffs. Like it's time. There's no more grace for you guys at this point. Jaden McDaniels and Julius Randle, again, I just don't think they're good enough. Ant needs a second option. He needs someone to help him, and I think if you're the Timberwolves, you need to get aggressive and go find that second option. Otherwise,
or who knows? Honest to God, like Nas Reed could be that guy. I don't really trust him to be a true second
yeah, I
option.
don't.
But at the same time, this dude plays well. And maybe if you do give him those Randall looks and you get another Nas Reed kind of thing, that he ends up actually being this phenomenal second tier player that we don't see and we don't know about.
Like,
But
in my
I
opinion,
don't
I'm
know.
kind of with you. I'd even consider packaging Jaden McDaniels and Julius Randle for like a superstar level player, right? Like a
Yeah.
Giannis. Like, like these guys aren't good, in my opinion, enough. Like, yeah, I agree with you. I think if you package Jaden Daniels, Julius Randle, and a ton of first round picks, you could probably get someone like Giannis because that's not a bad package. And then you could promote Naz Reid or Terrence Shannon Jr. into the starting lineup. And at that point, I think they'd be a good third option, right? But if you're the Timberwolves, you desperately need someone that's consistent, not named Anthony Edwards, and you need to have a come to Jesus talk with Anthony Edwards. Like, brother, we need you in the playoffs. Like, I no more hot Cheetos and Sour Patch Kids. Like, we need you in the playoffs. It's time, bro. You're old enough now. You've been in the league like 7 years now. It's time to move forward. And then Spurs. I mean, you and I have been calling that. There, we'll talk about them in a second. Pistons, Cavaliers. The Cavaliers decided to finally show what they could really do in Game 7. They've been pretty underwhelming the entirety of the playoffs.
I mean, they were on fire for like 2 quarters yesterday. Like, because not the first quarter, I would say, but then like the second, third, and most of the or half of the fourth, I guess.
And we'll get to them, you know. But I want to talk about the Pistons. They played really well. They superseded your expectations for sure. They superseded my expectations a little bit. They just kind of ran out of gas, which is, you know, they're a young team. And again,
I will say they shot better than I thought they would the entire postseason, which I'll give them credit for that. Yeah. But like,
outside of that final game,
like we can all acknowledge though that Cade ascended to at least damn near superstar status.
Yeah, I like Cade a lot. I think Cade really proved he's a superstar in the NBA, more than Shy. Cade Cunningham is, he's him. Again, I think their issue is similar to the Timberwolves. He really needs a second option.
And a third and a fourth and a fifth.
Like Dennis Jenkins, Azar Thompson, Jalen Duren, Tobias Harris. Like, these aren't true NBA 2s. I mean, you could even debate they ain't true NBA 3s.
That's what I'm saying. You need all, like, they have good guys. Like, don't get me wrong. I do think, like, even though Duren like fell off this postseason, but like an Azar Thompson and a Jalen Duren do have a place on a really good team. But again, I do think part of the fall off comes from, like, at least for Duren, like Azar Thompson, much like a man, we just know has no offensive game. Basically, they're pure athleticism. But it's like, if they are not counted to be offensive players whatsoever and can just play their role, and like again, a Jalen Duren with a Luka is like a dream pairing in a lot of ways. But you know, they need other good players that can take the offensive load, where it's like, let Jalen Duren just catch lobs, and he averages 12 to 15 a game because he takes 4 to 8 a game. But anything out of that, it's like, I should never have a play for Jalen Duren to score.
They also need to go get a shooter. Like, I think, in my opinion, their NBA, their 2 needs to be able to shoot. Because like you said,
Robinson, but outside of him,
But that's what I'm saying. Like, he's not a 2. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they need someone, a 2 that can like space the floor for him. That could space the floor for Cade, in my opinion. Where he can draw attention, or they can, you know, have a lot of attention down low with Azar Thompson, Jalen Duren, and have someone be sitting there like, I'm ready. Like, I know KD would never move to Detroit, but I think KD would fit great on this team. I think he'd feast.
I mean, he's the LeBron James of Tobias Harris's, dude.
Yeah, literally. Like, I think he'd feast over here. I think even Klay Thompson would be a good shout over here. In my opinion, they need to find someone that can shoot. I don't know. They're good though. In my opinion, I wouldn't be super doomer on the Pistons. Like, I think they look good.
And I mean, they're young. Like, Cade is obviously like super young.
You were one game away from 24. Getting body bagged by the Knicks, so you're good.
Like, Jalen Duren is obviously young. Azar Thompson young. Like, they it's a young team out of like Tobias Harris, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Knicks series, I'm pretty sure it ended when we talked about it, but I'm not 100% sure.
They 4-0'd. So
I'm pretty sure it ended. Knicks are fucking incredible. So let's go into the conference finals, where we can talk about the Cavs and the Knicks. Like we just said, the Knicks are fucking incredible. This team is unreal. The Cavs continue to be underwhelming. The Cavs were good for about 3 quarters of basketball. But that's, in my opinion, that's me and Mitchell were texting about this. This is the story of the Cavs, man. It's just they cannot put together 4 quarters of what they were doing in the regular season. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's they ran out of gas. I don't know if it's they were beating up on shitters. I don't know if the Knicks are just all of a sudden the greatest team of all time. But yeah, dude, the Cavs have been severely underwhelming. James Harden has been atrocious. And I am a Harden hater. I have always been a Harden hater. And you'd think I'd be celebrating this, but it is just pathetic to watch. Like, it's actually sad to watch because I was hoping, like, maybe he'll prove me wrong. Dude, he has been pathetic this entire postseason. Donovan Mitchell needs help, and Evan Mobley need help bad. In my opinion, Harden's the X factor. If this dude can even shoot half fucking decent, because he's not even shooting half decent, he is shooting awful. If he can even get back to a half decent scoring, they actually could still, like, that's the hard thing about the Cavs is I can't count them out, because if Harden just stops playing like he is the Monstars without their powers, like, then bro, they can win this series.
So side tangent for just a second. If you like, they obviously had a Space Jam 2, but if you were to have like a Space Jam 3, honest to God, like some of the best, like if you just did it off this postseason, you're like, we're taking James Harden's talent, we're taking Jalen Duren's talent, we're taking, like, you could get a bunch of guys and be like, that's why they suck, dude.
Yeah, literally. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, James Harden, and again, I actually was rooting for the Cavs. I've had them predicted the whole way. Like, I've not even been hating on Harden, but bro, he has made it so easy. Like, he has been playing like absolute ass. It's not even close. I genuinely think this postseason he's shooting like 20%. Like, he is playing horrible.
He's shooting like 30, but yeah, it's still not great. But
Like,
I want to say, like, what I will say, or 40%, 41. But what I will say about that game yesterday, like, not to take away from the fact that the players, like, Harden got hounded for like 9 possessions straight and led to that, but like Kenny Atkinson, the Cavaliers coach, absolutely fucking sold that game over anybody else. Like, I think no less than 80% of that fault goes to him, because the game ended and he still had 2 timeouts. Doesn't use it for the last play. Doesn't use it at any point when the run is going. Like, they blew a 22-point lead in 7.5 minutes. He called 1 timeout. Somebody else had said, and I don't know how to verify this, but that he actually, like, because again, when you get down to 2 minutes, you end at 2 times, like, you lose however many timeouts you have and you go down to 2. And supposedly he had 4 timeouts before that, which means they had 5 timeouts to use in that period, and they, like, in that last 7.5 minute stretch, and they used 1 of those. And I'm sorry, but if they go on an 18-1 run or a 22-8 run or whatever, like, timeout every 5 fucking points until you stop that. And again, like, end of the game, you haven't scored in, or you've made 3 baskets in 7 minutes, like, whatever it is. I'm sorry, that is not a possession that you leave them to decide and be like, go get us a bucket. That is a possession where you need to draw something up, come out with a play, even if you have limited time, because they had shown you for the last 7 minutes that they're not getting points. And, like, just not calling a timeout to slow that run, to be like, he had a quote of like, oh, I like to save them. And it's like, what, for what? Like, you literally are supposed to save them, but like saving them is for when the game gets close so that you can do it. But you didn't use them when the game got close, and you didn't use them to prevent the game getting close.
Yeah.
So it's like, you cannot take these timeouts to Cancun with you. But the kind of game that last night is like, I was watching that game. I saw they were up 22, and I was like, holy shit, dude, this might be a fucking series. Like, this, like, if Cleveland's playing like this, I got faith in them winning.
That's what I'm saying.
And they play that, and like, that is the kind of turnaround or like end of a game scenario that makes, I again saw this tweet, but I 100% agree, because again, go back to the 2018 NBA Finals. LeBron has the game of his life. A couple, like, bonehead play by J.R. Smith, missed free throw by George Hill, and like 4-0 sweep. And I was riding some copium, but I was like, dude, if we win one, anything's possible. But I have that same vibe now where it could have been a great series, but as soon as
I think the
that
Knicks
game
are.
happens, it's
Yeah,
like maybe a 5-game series. Like maybe
I
Cleveland
completely
wins
agree with
one.
you. I think that's one of those like just mental boom games where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, we fucking lose. Because like again, this game was won.
Yeah.
Knicks shot 31% from three in the entire game. Like they shot like shit. And the Knicks are one of those teams that are such a momentum team, like as we've seen throughout the
Oh,
playoffs.
yeah.
Brother, like think about it. They were down 20 and they won by double digits again. They just extended their double digit victory streak. Like,
It's
and they were
insane.
down by 20. Like,
Yeah, they had a 30-point turnaround in one quarter, essentially. But like
that's what
7
I'm
minutes
saying,
plus
bro.
5
Like,
of overtime. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, in this team, like, bro, like on God, just pack it the fuck up. Like, I don't know what to
yeah.
say other than pack it up. Like, you're going home, Cleveland. Like, again, I don't. I agree. The coach, like, that's insane. That's inexcusable for sure. And again, I don't want to take away from the Knicks because holy shit, this team has been impressive. I mean, I did not expect this. You literally said months ago Knicks Spurs when we did our way too early NBA championships.
Yeah.
That you said Knicks Spurs months ago, which is insane. What a shout, by the way.
Dude, I mean, it's easy, bro. It's just the NBA Cup Finals.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like this team is just the Knicks are amazing to watch. This team is so incredible what they are able to do, what they're able to go through as a team and just never stop. Like
Yeah.
they're just one of those teams that just doesn't let up. Like if you like the Cavs just saw, brother, if you let up for 5 minutes, they are
It's
going
a
to
game.
run you the fuck down.
And that's the
Like
thing. They're capable of scoring 150 fucking points, dude.
yeah.
Like, if they're scoring 150 points, that's in 48 minutes. That's 3 points a minute, more than 3 points a minute, which means, brother, you cannot be like, oh, there's 21 minutes left or there's 7 minutes left. We're up 20. That they're capable of doing that, like as
Yeah.
they've shown multiple times.
Yeah. Jalen Brunson, I cannot say enough good things about this dude. This dude is a stud. Like, I don't know, bro, how the Cavs let this guy or the Mavericks let this guy go when Luka wanted to keep playing with him is insane. This dude is a fucking like he's a superstar. I don't know,
Dude,
man.
he is like, regardless of how well the Knicks do now and in the future, he is the perfect New York Knick. But like, if
Yeah.
I was a Knick, I'd be like, I cannot ask for a better player. This dude is a dog. Like, he is the kind of player that New York needs. Like, I almost wish he had like the superstar personality. Not to say that he's like boring or whatever,
Yeah.
but like the real superstar draw to him. But I mean, like to
Tell you
really
what, they win a
capitalize on the New
finals, he
York
will.
market.
They
Oh
win a ring
yeah,
this year, he will. Like, holy brother, this guy is just backpacking. Like, and he's backpacking a legit roster. Like,
yeah.
he's just fucking incredible. It was literally like, we're down 20. All right, just like give me the ball, bro. Like, I got this shit. Like, he's like Donovan Mitchell if Donovan Mitchell, was a superstar. Like that, I don't know what to say. Like Jalen Brunson was just like Donovan was like, oh yeah, playoffs are my zone, and then Jalen Brunson's like, oh, that's cute. Like I don't worry.
We should have known that all it took was them having a decent bench and not having Tom Thibodeau playing these guys 48 minutes a game.
Well,
And
Brunson did play 46, but yeah.
no, I know, but I mean, like, dude, do you think that Mitchell Robinson would have seen 14 minutes?
Yeah,
Or
no, I'm
like
with you. Yeah,
that they would have been 7 deep and they would have been 2 gas last year, even though they've
yeah,
come back from big leagues. Like it's one of those things. Tom Thibodeau is a great coach to make you look way better than you are.
yeah,
But then, like, one thing he does that we like might need to recognize is like the fact that he runs these guys that much.
yeah,
Jalen Brunson is not getting tired in these games because he's like, dude, I did this
yeah.
during game 13 of the regular season. I did it in game 82 of the regular season, even though it didn't matter. And so it's like he does it for a full year. And so now he comes in and he plays, like you said, like 47 minutes last night, whatever. And it's like, oh, dude, I would have had to have played 51 minutes or 53 minutes if this was Tom Thibodeau. Like I had 6 minutes of a break. I didn't have to play the whole game.
And that is what I will say that they're doing well, right? Is the Knicks aren't that deep. Like they really aren't a deep team, but they rotate so well. And I think their starting roster is so deep, which is good.
Yeah, they have a lot of good starters that fill roles.
Exactly. So like when Brunson needs a few minutes of rest, like Jordan Clarkson could come in and he doesn't need to score because he could just facilitate to Michael Bridges, Josh Hart, Cat, OG. And like same thing when OG's down, like Mitchell Robinson could come in and just do his thing. Shamet could come in and
a lot of them are like defensive guys. Like again, like you go from like a very offensive focus, but like some solid dogs on like your starting lineup.
Yeah.
To like your defense, like your second round, like your second guys come in, and again, like Mitchell Robinson's defensive guy, like Jose Alvarado, defensive guy.
Yeah.
Like Shamet, defensive guy.
Even
like
Sokin, I forgot how to pronounce his name from the Spurs, who didn't play, but like if he ever had to come in, like super defensive guy.
Yeah. And like even like OG defensive, like he can hit some shots and everything, but like
Knicks are a good ass team, dude. Like I am very convinced that the NBA Finals, the way the Knicks have been playing, I do not think it's as open as shut as we kind of thought for the Western Conference team. Like the Knicks are playing really fucking good basketball. They're playing really efficient basketball. They're playing very physical. Like this team. Like, as long as Cat doesn't get bitched, which he didn't against Joel, and I definitely thought he was going to do it. Like, I think he could actually stand up to Wemby. Not stop him. I don't think anyone could stop him. Again, he's a freak.
But, like, if he can do the, like, part of the offensive, like, not match 41 points, but if he can score, like, 20 a game, 24 a game.
And again, we talk about it, bro. Young players... And again, Wemby, the only bigs that can stop Wemby have been like the Joel Embiids, the Anthony Davises, and the Jokic's. And not stop him, slow him down.
And Giannis tends to do pretty well on him too.
Yeah, it's all these guys that just put their bodies on him. Like they're just like, I'm not going to stop you, but I am going to run you ragged. And I'm going to tire you the fuck out. Which Cat can do. Cat's very athletic. He can match him when he's trying to stretch the floor. He's big. You know, he's a 7-footer that has like, he's not Chet. He's not a toothpick. So like he really can get physical with Wemby. And again, Wemby's young, bro. He's never played this deep into a season before. Like the Thunder, even if we're assuming the Spurs make it through, but it's not like he's gonna walk through them. I mean, he might. That team is, but like it's tiring, bro. They're young, and I think the Knicks, in my opinion, if you're the Knicks, I am completely happy playing the Spurs because they're a young team that's never played this deep before, and you're a team of vets in the prime of your career, right? Like. This is, in my opinion, it's a great scenario for you.
I don't think they have a bad one, and I'll even say, like, again, Wemby was on a minutes restriction, but they did beat, like, the Knicks did beat the Spurs in the Cup Finals. Mm-hmm. So they are 2-1 on them in the year, and they beat them in what is like an important game. That said, I do like, if I'm the Knicks, I'm not afraid of either team, but I do think that they have a better chance against.
The Spurs.
The Thunder. I think.
I think they have a better chance against the Spurs.
I just think Wemby has ascended to another level, like in the last couple months.
Let's talk about him. Actually, let's move on. Let's move over to this series since you're talking about Wemby. Keep going.
And I guess so. Like just on the Knicks, real quick. I just think they match up better, like personnel wise, against the Thunder than they do the Spurs. But then to talk about Wemby and just how absolutely unbelievable he is, dude. I watched that shot a couple times again tonight.
This motherfucker pulled up from logo. Didn't give a fuck.
30 feet. This dude is gassed. Does not. I saw when I watched that live. I was like, this shit just shouldn't be possible. That like there should not be a real life thing that we have some dude that's 7'6" is capable of just draining a 30-footer off a pull-up jumper. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, as people have said ad nauseum, it genuinely, like, this must have been what it felt like to watch Kareem play, or not even Kareem, like to watch Wilt play.
Yeah,
But,
this looks like a Wilt thing. Like, brother, he had 24 fucking rebounds against who people tried saying was better than him in Chet. I could not believe people tried saying that. Holy fucking American prop. This dude is ass, by the way. But, like, bro, this dude had 24 fucking rebounds. Like, it's just not even fucking competition. Like, he's getting more free throws than Shai, which is a feat in and of itself.
Might be the most impressive part of that game.
Yeah, like, this dude is just like, and this was without, and this is my favorite part. Okay, I have to go over this.
Oh, yeah.
Holy fuck, the Thunder's fans copium. This is the best punch they're throwing. Bitch, Alex Caruso dropped 31 points and De'Aaron Fox was injured. That was your best punch. That was all you had. That was the best shot you're going to have in getting them. Caruso, out of nowhere, drops a career-high 31 against them. He is not doing that again.
And what he shoot? 8 of 14. 8 of 4. Like, and he was like 6 of 8 to start or something. Like, he missed like 2 at the end, basically. But it's like this dude is not doing this.
Yes, that was your best fucking punch. That was all you fucking had in the tank. And you can make excuses. Well, Shai didn't shoot well. Shai never shoots well. He is ass. Like, he's not shooting well. Chet didn't play well.
And Castle had 11 turnovers, dude. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, and their other thing, Chet didn't play well. He's playing against his fucking father. He's not going to play well the entire series. He's going to get fucking bodied. As long as Wemby was about to people's elbow Shea.
Oh, dude, I saw that, and I was like, yeah, that was coming. Like, he was like, you could see it in his eyes,
Wemby's self-control, like, they are going to body bag this team.
He had like the Jimmy Neutron brain blast all the way to seeing the vision of the monks.
Bro, he had it loaded too. He was like, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like,
he's like, I might be out for a game, but you'll be out all series, dude.
Like, dude, but like, truly, like, Wemby, like, it is incredible to me, like, how you and I have literally been saying this. He's the best player in the world. Like, he's just the best player in the world. It's not close. We've said it since his rookie fucking year. Healthy, he is the best player in the world. It's not even a fucking debate. And he's showing it. He is dropping his nutsack on every single team he is playing. Brother, his playoff record right now is 9-1. He is literally letting his nutsack hang.
And the only one he lost, I think, was the one in which he got booted from.
Yes. It's a Blazers game. Or no, that's when he smacked his face.
Yeah. So like the one game in which he gets taken out of, basically.
Yeah. Like, brother, this dude is literally the definition of most valuable player. He is shitting on everyone. And they even asked him in the interview, oh, did the MVP have anything to do with it? He goes, oh yeah, like, I'm better. I know I am. And he is so much better. Like, and that's my thing. When we were talking about best players in the NBA right now, brother, it's another fucking tier for Wemby. And then the rest of the Lukas, and I'm not putting Shea in there, but Luka and, Ant and all these other players that are up there. Brother, Wemby is he is so much better than everyone else. It's like not even fucking close. Like, that's the incredible part.
And here's the thing, because again, Spurs fans are writing some major copium, and first off, the Spurs are 4-1 against the Thunder this season in the regular season. People want to act like that doesn't mean anything. That does mean something.
Yes.
By the way, because I just looked it up, Wemby did not play more than 28 minutes in any of those 5 games, and there's only one. Like, the one game they lost, he was a -14. And again, I don't think plus minus is necessarily the best, like, all around. But if you take the 6 games that he has played, he is a plus 66 versus versus this team when he is on the court. But like, I'm sorry, but like this dude is so much better than your roster that it is just like I'm like I don't know where you guys think that Wemby is just some dude and like that you have this thing that says, oh, we're supposed to beat them, but based off what? I don't think we've seen a single thing truly in any games that we've played this year where we could say, okay, yes, the Thunder should dog walk the Spurs or that they should beat them consistently. Like every single time I watch, I'm like, Wemby wants blood. He wants it more, and he is going to end this team. Like the dynasty is over if Wemby has anything to say about it. Like it. I can imagine through the next, like everyone's like, oh, well, they're going to play for the next 5 to 6 years. Wemby could break up this fucking team. Like, and I do.
Brother, he's going to make them make a move this year if he 4-1 4-0s them.
That's what I mean. Like, Wemby's going to 4-0 them this year. He's going to 4-0 them next year.
Mitchell's on
like,
it, yo.
And it's going to be like, oh, we've said for the last 4 or 5 years, yo, this team that just won the championship, they're going to be back for the next however many years, and they're going to keep winning. And then the next team comes. And I'm sorry, but there is no next team. Like,
no, there isn't.
If the Spurs and the Wemby, like,
that's what I'm saying.
If the Thunder had gotten a top 4 pick somehow by the grace of Adam Silver, maybe. But like, this is Wemby's league. It is his time. Like, it feels insane to say he is in year 3 and like the start of his reign is here. Like, you bet it. Like, they better pray that they can get one more. Like the Thunder can get one.
That's
more.
what I'm saying. If the Spurs win this year, it's signed, sealed, deliver, bro. This league's over. Like, on God too. Like, because here's the thing: the Thunder have 2 7-footers that are probably a little taller than 7 feet, anyways. Like, there's no what team's gonna like again, and that's what I'm saying. Because if they beat the Knicks too, like say they beat the Knicks and they 4-0 4-1 them. This dude, there's not a 7-footer in the league stopping him.
Yeah.
Who's fucking stopping him? Like, Gobert, he dog walked him. He literally put him on a leash and walked his ass up and down the court. Like, it did not matter. Like, and he's probably the best defensive 7-footer besides Anthony Davis. But Anthony Davis ain't never going to be healthy enough to go up against him. So it's like, brother, on God, I think that is genuinely the only person. Because I think people forget how good Anthony Davis is when he's healthy. I think a healthy Ant is the only person that would be able to slow this dude down. Like, if the Thunder and Knicks get dog walked by him, like, I get it. Me and Mitchell are riding high because people are going to say, well, it's just one game. Bro, it's not, and that's my thing is the Spurs didn't do anything out of the ordinary. They shot 43% from the field. They shot 30% from deep. Like, brother, the only people that had something extraordinary happen was the Thunder. Like, Wemby can drop 40 again. He can drop 40 and 20 again. What are you going to do to stop it?
Like Devin Vassell, Stephon Castle, Dylan Harper, again, they're playing without Fox. Like, those guys are going to combine for 50 to 60 a game. Like they just will.
And like, that's my thing is, like, you can even say, like, well, Dylan Harper. I saw people say, well, Dylan Harper at 24. That's not happening again. How? He shot 8 for 20. He shot 1 for 7 from 3. It's not like he had a Caruso game where he's shooting 60+%.
No, dude, nobody on the Thunder shot, or nobody on the Spurs shot over 50% other than Wemby. And the only guy that did shoot 50% shot one of 2.
Like, that's my thing, bro. Is like, that's what's scary about a win like this if you're the Thunder. Like, that's what's scary about something like this. Like, you had the momentum going into OT. Chet just swatted the shit out of Wemby, and you still lost. Alex Caruso shot 60%, and you still lost. Like, everything the Spurs did is repeatable. Alex Caruso dropping 30 isn't repeatable.
And I think we might need to give JJ some credit for showing the league
how
to slow down Shea. JJ Redick, as crazy as it might sound, might be the MVP of this of this conference finals matchup because he showed it was possible.
Tweet too. Yeah. I saw that tweet where it's like JJ Redick showed the recipe to beat them. He just didn't have the talent, which is true.
And it's like, the Spurs have talent. They've got heart. They got dogs.
They got coaching.
And they've got literally every single thing that they need to beat this team. And I've not seen a single thing that makes me be like, yes, the Thunder are going to beat this team 4 times in the next 6 games. Like, I've not seen it all season. And I said at the beginning, again, I've said Spurs in the finals, like, since the beginning of the year. Like, we both have
for a while. Yeah.
But like, there's not one time this year that I've thought the Thunder are a better team than the Spurs. Like, I was never a believer in the Thunder last year, to be fair. But it's like, I think last year proved that they're not just head and shoulders above the league. And then we see a team like the Spurs, and we see Wemby just reach another level. Like, he reached another level this year and at the end of the year, and then now he's hit another level in the playoffs. And it's like,
and that's the crazy
this guy's
part.
just getting better.
That's what you and I were saying, right? Everyone's like, oh, they don't have the experience. They don't have this. They don't have that. I'm like, brother, when you are as talented as Wemby, experience just doesn't fucking matter. It's like, it's just you, like, bro, you could tell when you like have him interview, he's just what he's got, the Kobe and Jordan mentality that everyone's like, oh, I want the Mamba mentality. Brother, that's what he has. He's just
this dude's a psycho.
He just doesn't care. Like, they even asked him, do you think playoff experience is going to matter? He's like, why the fuck would it matter? Yeah. Like, why does that matter? I don't care. Like, brother, he's just...
And he did play in an Olympic gold medal game. So let's not act like he hasn't seen pressure,
Yeah.
But like, dude, France went body to body with Team USA. And a huge part of that was Wemby. And so, that talent gap is way in Team USA's favor. Like the Spurs actually have the advantage here. And so I'm not surprised to see them do well and dominate and win. Whereas France almost beat Team USA, and they do not have the talent gap. Like they are talent gap.
Right? Is people are saying, like, I saw people like, well, it's because Wemby's 7'4", yada, he's just bigger than everyone. So this is like, it doesn't even matter. Like, it's not even that impressive. It's like, brother, Chet's damn near an inch shorter than him. If you look at them standing next to each other, they're damn near the same height. NBA lies about their height for whatever weird reason. Like, bro, they're damn near the same height. Chet could do it. Or he can't. He's a bum. But like, technically,
like physically, like, based off his size, it should be a possibility.
Bull who is like wanting to be Wemby. Like, we've seen people at his height come into the league. Thon Maker, the guy from UCI. Like, it's not a height thing. He is just him. He's just an alien. Like, that's why that logo is so perfect for him, because it's not.
It really is.
Yes, he hit the genetic lottery for sure. He's 7'4". He started 100 feet from the finish line. But, bro, we've seen people start 100 feet from the finish line and still be awful. Like, literally not even in the league awful. Like, Wemby's just a freak, bro. He's just a freak.
I mean, dude, the fuck. Okay, I'm surprised. Like, people are saying he was tired getting down the court at the end of the game. And, like, I don't know, dude. And before that 30-foot shot, I think his balls might have just been too fucking heavy. And he has to pick him up and drag him, because it's like, to take that shot, dude, he's just way down.
I mean, he said he was tired, and they were like, and all the interviewers were like, he's exhausted after the game. Brother, he played 50 minutes. Like, of course, like, don't worry. He's still dog walking this bum ass team. Like, don't you worry. Like, you think that's going to stop him? Hell no. You want to know who's tired? Alex Caruso from trying to carry the Thunder.
There was some stat too. I'll see if I can find it real quick, but it was like, oh yeah, thank God I bookmarked it. OKC's field goals with Victor Wembanyama on versus off the floor. On the floor, 16 of 50, by the way. Like that is 25%, something like that. And then 10 of 16 with him off the floor. Like, they try to, it's 32%. I don't know how I couldn't do that math instantly. It's literally half of 100. But it's like they try, they don't go up. Like, him literally being on the court completely changes how you play defense, how you play offense. And it's just like, you just cannot do anything. Like, what Chet Holmgren, I'm seeing this right now, is shooting 22.2% when guarded by Victor Wembanyama this season. Whereas Wemby is shooting 51.7% when Holmgren's defending. But like, he does not care. He is levels above this fucking dude.
Yeah, and that's my thing, dude, is Wemby's just he's really just like, I don't even know how I don't have enough compliments for Wemby. You and I have been saying it. It feels so good to like, even if I'll give him shit, even if the Thunder end up winning the next 4, I don't care. I'll still say this.
Because you know he's gonna average 38 while that happens.
Yeah, to be proven right about this dude being by far, and I'm not kidding. I mean it when I say it. He is by far the best player in the world. It's not close. Jokic, don't care. Shot, don't care. Giannis, don't care. Even Luka, and I love Luka, don't care.
Yeah.
I saw someone like, dude, I'd trade our entire roster outside of Luka for Wemby. I was like, I would trade Luka for Wemby. Like, I'd trade Luka, Reeves, and every first-round pick we have for Wemby. Like, are you guys kidding? Like, he is that much better. And that's what I'm saying. Like, people don't realize he is that much better than the next best player in the NBA. Like, it's just, it doesn't I don't think, genuinely, like you said, I don't think we've seen a player this much better than everyone else since like a Wilt or a Kareem.
But like I've said for years, just get on the Wemby bandwagon. But like, you are going to be miserable if you decide to be one of those guys that hate watches. But it's so like, I tweeted out the other day, I was like, it is so wild how the general consensus is that Wemby is already an all-time great player whose peak is genuinely GOAT, and it's just flat out correct. Like,
I saw someone being like, it's so sad for LeBron because he's going to get skipped over and looked at as Kareem, which isn't an insult, by the way. Like, that's how crazy good Wemby is. It's like, yeah, sorry, LeBron, you're not going to go down as a GOAT. Probably just a Kareem. Just a Kareem is an insane thing to say.
But it's all like all the people being like, what Braun fans are hating. Dude, Braun fans are like, have been the first to ride for both Luka, for both Wemby. Like, we immediately like recognize like truly transcendent day one GOAT talent and are just like, this is incredible. Now, I'm not going to say that there's not a section of the fandom that is like, fuck this, I don't want anybody to be better than LeBron. But like, LeBron fans have dealt with so much shade from like the older generation for literally 25 years, basically, that it's like, I just don't want to do that again. And there's a lot of people like me who are older, like we're in our 30s, have been dealing with it. And it's like, I got to watch LeBron for 23 years and be like, holy shit, this guy's incredible. And I see Wemby. Why would I want to put myself on the position of being like, yo, this sucks, and I recognize, like, I'm gonna be threatened on day one. I'm like, or I could just enjoy it. Like, I'm like, dude, I can sit back and enjoy this.
That's the thing. Like, it is not even a debate. Like, if Wemby stays healthy, his career. Actually, I'll say,
and there's a big asterisk there. I will say,
because he's a big bot. I'll say this though: if he's even healthy for the next 10 years, he is going. It's not even a debate. He's the greatest player of all time. Like, it won't be debatable. Like,
I think the championships are just going to come in bunches. Like, as soon as one comes, like, again, I know we've said this for previous years, but there's none of these teams have had a guy like Wemby that is like, even when like Giannis won in like 2021 or whatever it was, or 2022, like, it was on the horizon. Like, people knew about Wemby. You know, like, Wemby was known at the time.
And that's the thing. Like,
it's
bro,
like,
if you're trying to ring chase, what better place to go?
Oh, dude, there's two outcomes that happens from Wemby's dominance. And it's that all these people go west or go east and just hope to avoid him, and that like OKC or whoever takes him out and then they can beat OKC. Or, which I genuinely think, because like, again, Wemby's just one of those players that I'd be like, no, fuck that. I'm gonna team hop. I'm gonna try to join this guy. I'm gonna take a team friendly of a deal because I don't want them to.
Wemby's never leaving San Antonio because he knows everyone's coming to him.
Yeah, like, if I was a star player, I'd be like, okay, try to keep at least 2 of the 3 of like Harper, Vassell, and Fox. Like, at least try to keep 2 of those 3.
Oh God,
I just want to fit in.
If I'm Luka, I ain't signing back with the Lakers, brother. I'm going to the Spurs. I don't give a fuck. I'm not signing.
Yeah, I miss Texas, dude. I'm gonna, I'm like, how far am I really away from Dallas?
Texas, I'm coming back. Oh, really? Oh yeah, with Wemby though.
Dude, imagine you just see a fucking like people would know, but like
I would
he just
become a
wears a
Spurs fan.
boot.
Don't
He just
care.
like he just posts an IG picture of him in like a cowboy boot, and then like they're like, oh shit, he's coming, and there's no spur on it. You would have to very intentionally not have a spur
Yeah.
on the boot. But then like a week later, a couple days later, like when it announces that he like clips the spur on. Oh, dude, I can already see the vision, bro. That's how you do it.
I genuinely, as much as I'm a Laker fan, I would become a Spurs fan. And that's the funny thing is I've had people like, "You're a Lakers fan. How do you like the Spurs?" I'm like, brother, we don't compare. Like that's what I don't think people realize is we're not beating this team, bro. Like,
dude, there's light years between the Lakers
like
and the Spurs team.
you know how much work, and I just saw a rumor the Lakers said they're not doing major overhauls to the roster. Okay, if I was Luke, I'd be like, I'm not doing major overhauls to my contract. I'm out. On
Yeah.
God, and I wouldn't blame him. Like that's thing is honestly, you know what's crazy is the only team genuinely healthy that could have competed with this Spurs team, in my opinion, is his Mavs team with him on it. Like with
Like with
Lively,
Luka.
with
Yeah.
Lively, Kyrie, Luca. Like
No,
I think that's
100%.
genuinely the only team that could have actually competed.
I mean, I think that like again, if healthy, they could. I think they could have won last year,
That's what I'm
100%. If
saying. Like
Luka was healthy, I think they compete this year. Like again, the window might have closed super quick because again, Wemby's gonna win, and it's everybody's gonna pray that a fly can get into that window somehow. But like that window is slammed shut right now.
yeah, this might be like one of those 99 to 2000 Laker runs where the only thing that will stop this team is this team. Like that's
Yeah.
it. That's genuinely it. Like
Literally, it's Wemby throwing another elbow. People's
yeah, like
elbow.
and that's what I'm saying. Like the only thing that stopped those early Lakers from just like six-peating was themselves and Shaq and Kobe getting into it. The only team that will stop this Spurs team is this Spurs team. Is their own egos inside the building when they start winning so much.
And I just again, there is the thing of like you win 3 championships and you're like, I've won enough. I want to get paid. Like that is a thing that I could see happening. But again, like the Spurs have such a culture. Wemby being like a foreign-born player who's also going to just get billion-dollar deals outside of the NBA. Like it's just going to be.
I mean, I will say I don't think that Wemby's ever going to take a team friendly. I think he's always going to go for a supermax just because he knows he deserves it. But to play around him, yeah, if you're Castle, Harper, I'd be like, do I really want to go somewhere and play against this? No,
dude. And that's the thing. It's like, do I want to play against this guy? And
you'll like get replaced. Like that's the thing. It's not like, bro, people will line up at the door like to play with him.
Oh yeah, and it's like I wonder if the NBA were to try to push like a no cap thing, like baseball does, what they would do, because like the Spurs,
well, it'd be
like how much would they be willing to spend? Because like again, there's teams that would be willing to spend.
If they push a no cap thing, bro, which again I think it's a horrible idea. I hate that in baseball. The Lakers would end up with Wemby most likely, is my guess, because the Lakers, their owner, already specializes in deferred contracts. He'd be like, "Yo, I will offer you a 10-year, $2 billion contract, and you will get paid out for genuinely the rest of your life."
Yeah, like, and unless, because I mean, they don't have the money. They're fucking poor. Like their primary,
that's what
their owner.
The Lakers are getting Wemby.
Yeah, his net worth, Peter Holt, is between 200 and 400 million. I don't know how the fuck he's paying these dudes.
He's poor.
No, genuinely, like for an NBA owner, like this dude's got to sell right now.
Bro. He's got Wemby. He's not selling anything.
But he might not be able to pay Wemby is the problem. And I'm not like, dude, the team that would like the guy. Like, dude, oh my god! Imagine the money you could make if you sold the Spurs right now. You would. That is like a $15 billion deal. But like, and it's just off the name of Wemby.
Imagine Mark Cuban comes back to not buy the Mavericks but buy the Spurs.
Dude, I don't know if Mark Cuban could afford the a Wemby Spurs.
But that's my thing, bro. Is like. Yeah, I don't really have any more to say about this team. They're just the best. Like,
I mean, we just spent like 20 minutes glazing Wemby, and I could do another 20.
But all right, let's go over to the NHL because we've wanted to talk about it. We haven't gotten to talk about it.
Little disappointed
because we have been talking about basketball. We could do a quick session before we end this. But our Ducks, man, they were so close.
Dude, they could have won that series. Like they lost in 6. 2 of them were winnable. Game 1 was winnable. Game 5 was winnable. They
I had a hockey friend of mine that was like, you don't know hockey if you think they're getting rid of Dostal or Dostal. But
I pray they do.
Brother,
he's like the worst goalie in the playoffs.
You guys are tripping if you think that the Ducks just watched him performing in the playoffs and are like, yep, we're comfortable with that. Obviously, yes, their defense wasn't great, but brother, he was atrocious.
Dude, the amount of the amount of first shot goals he gave up, like first shot of the game goals he gave up, it happened like in half of the games in the playoffs, I think.
Yeah, he was rough. Oh, my buddy Nick, that's a Knights fan, he says belt ass for 3 out of 4 wins. I mean, but that's the thing is they still could have won the series. Like they genuinely could have won that series easily, and I wouldn't call 3-1 belt to ass. Especially, I'm pretty sure one of those goals was an empty netter in the first game. So 2 out of 4 wins, yes, it was belt to ass. But yeah, I mean, they're definitely going to address Dostal. Fucking bum.
I hope they can keep the rest of the guys though too, because I know they have a couple guys coming off contract, and I don't know.
Yeah, I saw they were talking about keeping only people were saying keeping only 2 people between I think we have 4 or 5 guys going off, and me and a few others were common consensus is you keep Zellweger and Minty because they're good. I will say though the fall off of the series against the Golden Knights was fucking Lacombe. Holy shit!
Oh, dude, that was awful. He was so good in the previous round.
Golden Knights made him look like a traffic cone.
Dude, yeah, I was on the best, on the whole thing with best in the world kind of thing, and then dude, it was. He was like invisible, basically. You know,
he's literally a traffic cone. He was genuinely a cone. They do need to upgrade defensively. They need to get at least a good backup goalie that they can go to over Dostal that can play because he's not that good. But yeah, they need to. Our offense, love it. Best offense in the NHL. Obviously, you came up against a brick wall in the Golden Knights. Their defense is just, their defense is their defense. It's incredible. But yeah, man, this team, I'm excited for them. They're super young. They're super talented. They weren't even supposed to make it this far, which is what makes me happy, is they were not supposed to go this far. They were supposed to lose to the Oilers, and they didn't. They pushed Vegas to not 7, but, pushed them to a really tight 6.
Yeah.
You can't really ask much more of this team. They're super young. They've got a lot of improving to do, and they're only going to get better. So yeah, I'm excited for the Ducks. Now, barring that, dude, it seems inevitable that the Stanley Cup is going to be Avalanche Hurricanes because my God, those 2 teams are
on a
head
tear.
and shoulders. Ducks fans are ready to crown Lacombe after the first series, and the Knights made him look like such a. Yeah, they really did.
I can't argue with it.
Yeah,
I was ready. But what
that was the fall off of a century. That was insane. I mean, I'm sure. Again, luckily the Ducks have a really good coach. I'm sure he's going to be okay, what happened, and look at it and work with him again. Lacombe's super young, which is again another plus. It's 25, so you still got juice left in that orange you can squeeze out.
When guys go age, don't get in super young in the NHL just because they will play minor leagues, and it takes some time to actually hit it's not to the extent of baseball,
Yeah. I was also really impressed with Beckett,
come in a little later.
Beckett, it was insane for especially for how young he was. He played so well for how young he was, and I mean he's still 20, bro. So he's still small. He's got some weight to gain. Leo Carlson showing dude's just a superstar. Like
Yeah.
he's incredible. That Mitch goal was top to it. It wasn't too. Yeah, that Mitch Marner goal was literally, I
No,
think, the greatest goal I've ever seen in my entire life. That was fucking insane. I couldn't even blame Shitter Dostal for that one, but like that was bar none the most incredible goal I've ever seen.
Dude, I don't. Did you? You must not have seen their brother, so I might have the wrong brother, but I think it was the Quinn Hughes goal where he just darted, like sniped it off a dude's skate into their goal.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing is like he did like that was a good snipe off the skate, but Mitch Marner's was just all finesse. Like it was just straight him. It was no skate needed. It was just like just me. It was just me. Like that was what was so impressive about that is it was just like pure finesse. But yeah, I mean, dude, if you're the Ducks, you have so much to be happy about. Leo Carlson proved like this dude, and he's only 21, and he was outplaying some of the best players in the NHL, bro. Like his team was kind of costing him. McTavish, I think, is someone you got to look to get rid of, though. McTavish sucks, and he just got
I
a
love
contract.
McTavish, but like, yeah,
He got paid and he sucks ass. Like since he got paid, so I don't know. But yeah, let's go to the
back to the
conference finals.
matchups.
Canadians versus Hurricanes. I don't really see the Canadians being able to compete. Like defensively, they may be able to slow them down, but the issue is the Hurricanes defense is so fucking good too.
Well, it's literally the most possible games played versus the least possible games played. Like they've gone to 7 twice. And I again, one of the struggles, especially because their series ended so early, like it started earlier, is that like I think it's been 10 days since their last game to when they play, like their first game. And that's borderline a scheduled loss. Like granted, they're going up against a team that has played 14 games, but which could like impact the other team the other way. Yeah. But like just not playing that much is rough. But as I said on Twitter and I posted, you got a force of nature versus a guy from up north,
Yeah.
Like is a Canadian really better than a Hurricane, dude? Like, come on. Like if you're taking mascots, it's clear which one's more threatening.
Yeah, the Hurricanes look incredible. I actually think the Avalanche and Golden Knights series is going to be closer than people think because I get like a lot of people hate the Golden Knights. I've always kind of thought they were kind of hard.
Same. I've always like I know they're division rivals and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
Like they are supposed to be a rival, but like I don't know, bro. I'm just not one of those people that could just hate a team just for no reason because they just spawned. Like you can't.
And they got so lucky, like they did with how they got their picks.
Oh, their expansion draft, yeah.
But I'm not gonna hate them for how, dude. I think that's how expansion draft should be done. Honestly,
I do too. Yeah, I want the expansion teams to be good. You should make sure they're good.
Yeah, like we've had so many NBA teams just coming in, they're fucking awful for 50 years.
Like you can't spawn a rivalry. Like I get they're supposed to be a rival, but it just doesn't. Like it's not like the
Sharks fans have a hardcore rivalry, and I get that they have it for a reason, but at the same time, like even that started before they ever played a game, and it's like why?
Yeah, like it's not the Kings or the Sharks, so I can't like dislike the Knights at least yet. They're still new.
Hey, if they beat us 2 more times in the playoffs,
then I'll be like, all right, fuck you guys. But I like the Knights, and I actually think they're good. Like I think obviously the Avalanche on paper and how they've been looking, the Avalanche look like incredible, unstoppable. But I genuinely think like the Golden Knights match up decently well. Like the Avalanche have split, like they're up 2-1 on the season, but they won one in a shootout, a 6-5 shootout. The Knights beat them in OT, and then the biggest win was the Avalanche beating them 4-2, again with an empty net goal at the end. So it's like they're beating them by 1 goal. Like these are close games. So
what is absolutely crazy, because I'm looking at stuff right now. The Colorado Avalanche had the best defense in terms of goals for. They were the only team that did not allow 200 goals during the 82 game regular season. They also have the best offense by almost 10 goals. But like their goal differential is they almost had 300 goals. They had 298. The Hurricanes were second with 291. Then again, goals against, they were 197. The Stars were second at 222. But
Man, the Stars, fucking disappointing ass team.
like this is an incredible team offensively and defensively. They're the best power. They're the best penalty killing team. They're not the best power play team by any means, which feels crazy considering how good their offense is.
Yeah.
But it's like this is just a phenomenally built team.
Yeah, they're like the Spurs of the NHL.
Yeah, their weakest thing is like they can't score fucking shorthander, and they've had like they just need to stay off the power play because apparently they're just the worst power play team in the fucking world.
Just like, tell the refs, just be like, nah, they're good, bro. It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't
I know, yeah, dude. I know he just absolutely tripped me, hacked me across the neck, but like, yo, that's on me, bro. Like, I shouldn't have been there. Like,
yeah, but I really do think it'll be closer, and because I think again the Golden Knights, bro, this is a team that they win, bro. You know, they're a winning team. They have a lot of coaching. You know, they're going through a lot of shit right now with the media stuff and their coaching stuff. Which, I mean, I hate to see, like, if you're a Golden Knights fan, I don't know if Nick's still in here, but I'd hate to see that literally in the middle of playing Goliath, because, like, that actually would suck ass. But, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, your team's just good. Like, your team's just really good. They're really deep. And I think, the Avalanche are really good, really deep. I mean, they just have, like, they have one of the best players in the world, Nathan McKinnon. Like, he's just incredible. He's not a second place player like that guy in Edmonton. Like he plays to win. He doesn't play to lose like that guy in Edmonton. So it's like I think it'll be close. I obviously still think that the Avalanche will win. But I don't know. I don't see this one being
we say that until all of a sudden they just drop 8 goals in a game, and you're like, okay, well, never
hate
mind.
to see it, but it's all right. Nick still got faith in his team, which I
mean, you gotta. Like,
I wouldn't even say
I was writing
copium.
that Lakers copium.
I wouldn't even say it's copium though. Like their series on the season was so close. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I think people expect the Avalanche to walk through the Knights, but I don't see it being that easy. Like I see this being like a 4-2, 4-3. Like
I don't think it goes 7. I wouldn't be surprised at 6, and I wouldn't surprise someone like again them being close. But I do. It's kind of modern hockey at this point. As surprising,
even if it is a 4-1, 4-2, and the Avalanche win, I still think it'll be close. Games. Yeah,
well, I think it'll be high scoring games. Like it's gonna like how I said last series. Like I text you this like a couple times, but it was like I was always like if the Ducks need 3 goals to win. If they don't get 3 goals, they're not winning.
Well, yeah, that's because they have the worst goal in hockey. Goalie in hockey is horrid.
Yeah, but I feel like it's the same kind of thing. Like it might even like it's 3 or 4 goals is what's going to be needed. Which again sounds crazy, but it's just like it just feels like you're going to need a lot of goals if you want to like secure a win for sure.
But I don't know. I'm riding the Knights copium again. I like the Avalanche. I like the Avalanche. I like the Golden Knights. I like both teams. It's just what you get when you're a Ducks fan and your team was just ass cheeks for 10 years. You start liking other teams.
Literally.
But it's always Ducks or die. But now that they're out, which is inevitable when you're a Ducks fan.
Just give me anybody but the Canadians, really. But I'd rather have a Western Conference team. Like again, I know
Nick says he thinks it goes 6 or 7. I'm with you. I think it goes 6. I think it goes 6-7. But I think it does. I think it's going to be closer than people think. I think the Hurricanes one is not going to be close. I think the Hurricanes are going to 4-0 smoke show those bitch asses.
They genuinely might, which is also horrifying to think about that they could just like that'd be the wildest thing where it's just like I don't want to say they're bad because they're a really fucking good team, but like the worst 12-0 run, like the worst best team ever kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like if they were to go 12-0.
Wait, dude, I didn't realize this. Montreal, this matchup's not good for the Hurricanes. Montreal shits on them. They're 3-0, 7-5 first win, 5-2 second win, 3-1 third win in the regular season. So maybe
shit,
we're
they might get dog, dude.
Yeah, wait, maybe the Hurricanes are gonna get cooked. I didn't even realize that the Canadians had their number like that.
Like unless maybe there was some other stuff, like maybe they just turned it up recently. I've not watched that much like until the playoffs, so I have no idea. Yeah. But like,
good for them. But like at the Avs Golden Knights is going to be the series I'm really tuned into. That series seems like it's going to be a fucking banger.
And I think like I would prefer the Avalanche in the Stanley Cup just because I do think it'll be absolutely unbelievable to see them like go against.
Oh, I would love to see those two Titans just go after each other.
Yeah, like again, whoever they go against, it's just gonna be goals on goals. Like the same way that like them versus the Wild was like 9-6 in the first game. You're gonna see some crazy shit.
Yeah, no, I do. I think, dude, playoff hockey is just the best postseason in sports. It's been saying it for years.
It's
not even close.
Yeah. So I need to get into dude. I'm 25 or 26 games deep in my technically third because I had to skip through my second season because cap issues fucked up in my sim. But like I've won. What's 81 plus 117, 143 games straight or some shit like that. And I'm like, dude, I moved it up to all-star, dude. And I dropped a casual 19 goals the other night. And I was like, I gotta bump it up again. But now I have some stick issues with my controller. But dude, the NHL game's too fun. The sport is too good. The playoffs are so like, if it wasn't like the Spurs right now, I'd be so much more in on NHL.
Bro, I was talking to people on Twitter, like NFL fans are like, and they were like, "Oh yeah, what's the best postseason?" Everyone's like, "It's NFL number one." Bro, NFL postseason's not that good. It's really not.
It's just like, it's because there's like less games.
They have a couple games of postseason that are like really good.
Yeah,
but
when it's so much slower than the NHL. Like the NHL is constant. They don't stop. Like it is full physicality, nonstop, except for the couple of puck drops that they do. But like in the NFL, there's a dead ball every 7 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just, I love hockey. I fucking love it. I love it so much. But yeah, that's pretty much all we got. Mitchell, you got anything? I don't got anything. I don't got anything left.
I'm good on all that, dude. I think we had a 30-minute Wemby pod. We had a 15-minute NHL podcast. Oh, you're a busy man, dude. You're gonna be talking about so much Wemby.
I got Grant today that I have Faithful for tonight. So stay tuned. I've been saying for years, NHL playoffs is by far the best sport of all time. Nothing compares. Completely agree. I've been saying the same thing. So appreciate you, Nick, for stopping by. I mean, I'll see you tonight because we're going to be streaming. Thank you, everyone, for joining. We'll see you next time. Peace.